The technology use in the Start 9 program has really improved this year with a one-to-one Chromebook initiative for all of our students. We're able to access technology at our fingertips. We've also started using Google Classroom this year as a platform for sending assignments out to the students, having them submit them back to us through the computer, and just being able to communicate with immediate feedback.
Our teachers are using the Chromebooks, and we're using what they do is they ask us to do assignments through our Google accounts, and we send them from our Google accounts. We share them with the teachers.
We've used the docs part, the doc sharing. If one or two of us are in a meeting and the other two couldn't go to it, we have that document going or taking notes, and in real time we can communicate back and forth with one another and ask questions that someone may have so that we're getting all of it answered.
Well, it's a lot easier to share things between different people, so in like a group project you have more people in your group and you can share it with everyone so everyone has everything the same.
We're currently using the Google Classroom setup. That's basically how we're delivering all of the actual work that the students are working on. We're about, I'd say, maybe 90 to 95% paperless. We're trying to get them used to the idea of using Google. It's definitely getting better. It's becoming more math friendly.
I think it's really helpful to be able to turn something in through Google Docs, because if your printer breaks or you run out of ink or paper or something, or you forget something, you can just pull it off your Google Docs and turn it in.
If you were given the choice of using a Chromebook, a laptop, or a desktop, what would you choose?
Chromebook.
Why?
Because I think it makes it easier. It's a lot faster too.
I think once faculty embraces Google Apps and Google for Education, then students and teachers will be able to collaborate more and instantaneously. They'll be able to see what students are doing from home. For example, I just spoke with my son's teacher, and over the snow days she had seen what the kids in her classroom were doing. So it didn't matter if it was a weekend or an evening or a snow day, because it's Google, they were able to access it anytime. I think that's a wonderful resource to have.
What do you like about the Chromebook?
Caramel. Caramel.
I don't know. It works.
Did you say caramel?
It works?
Yes. It's very light and it's fast. Yes.
Well, when I plan my instruction with my students, using Google will add another layer to the interactivity between my students and myself, and more communication, and the more interactive you are with your student, I think ultimately makes your teaching more effective.
Well, in the classroom, we have been definitely using technology a lot more so, and definitely influencing that, such as taking quizzes online and doing searching and doing stuff on our phones and devices. And it's actually I found a lot of positive influence, because, again, teachers are very more open to letting us have that time to just get it out of our system and use our phones. And
using Google Apps for Education, I think, is going to impact my plans for next year, because it allows me to more effectively plan thematic-based instruction, thematic learning for the students. I feel like when they're using Chromebooks and when they're using the Google Apps, they're much more able to take a big theme, take a big idea from history, and explore more into some examples of that, because they readily have access to the internet to find the research, but then they can make a presentation or some product to show what their learning is very easily, very quickly, very effectively.
Well, it's definitely made it a lot easier and also faster too. Like in Google Classroom, my teachers can share assignments with me and I can do them and turn them in right then online when I finish them.